Welcome to Grand Prairie Update. I'm Don Johnson.
And I'm Terry Briggs. Here's what's happening in your city.
Grand Prairie's Epic Recreation Project is celebrating a major milestone. The retractable roof is now working at the 80,000 square foot water park, as the city demonstrated on Tuesday. Epic Waters is a year-round destination that features 9 spectacular slides, a wave pool, and that one-of-a-kind roof designed by Open Air of Canada.
It is a thermally broken, lightweight truss system, which is corrosion resistant. As you are probably aware, in a water park, we're dealing with a lot of chemicals in the air. So this building will look as good on the day that it opens as it will 25 years from now.
Officials say Epic Waters has something else that should give it a competitive edge.
And from Labor Day to Memorial Day, there will be 2 of us operating. In the other facility around, you need a hotel room to stay there. Epic Waters does not require you to have a hotel room to come into the facility. That's a big point of distinction between us and a competitor.
The water park is scheduled to open late this year. Meantime, work continues on the 120,000 square foot Life Fitness Center, due to open early next year. It will include the latest workout equipment, adventure track, theater, recording studio, and much more. And construction will soon start on Playground Adventures, a revolutionary, all-inclusive playground for children with disabilities. It should be ready by the fall of 2018. When it's all completed, officials expect the $88 million project will create epic economic opportunities for the city.
To the north and south of it, we just approved the big development, 24 restaurants, 24 retail. Grand Prairie's been underserved in retail and restaurants for quite some time. So this development, in conjunction with IKEA, is going to give us the much needed restaurant choices and retail choices we need.
For rates and other information about the water park, visit epicwatersgp.com. And you can keep up to date with the rest of the project by visiting jointheepic.com.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound.
An inspirational song, moments of silence, and prayer.
Father, many women and children live under the dark weight of fear and violence in their own homes.
And a tragic testimonial.
3 men were on my front porch and they identified themselves as the Grand Prairie Chief of Police, a chaplain, and a detective.
All part of a vigil that begins the observance of National Domestic Violence Awareness Month in Grand Prairie.
I asked if they had found my daughter and the chaplain said yes, indeed they had. The chaplain told me that my daughter had been murdered. Not only that the young man that murdered her had killed himself.
The annual October service is held in hopes of raising awareness about an epidemic that affects women, men, and children of all ages, backgrounds, and beliefs.
If you ever think that domestic violence does not affect you, it does. In one way or another, either directly or indirectly, it affects you. It affects all of us. Domestic violence is not a problem in that particular household. It's a societal problem that we all need to have the courage to stand up against.
I once was lost, but now I'm found.
The vigil is sponsored by Brighter Tomorrows, the local nonprofit agency that aids and shelters victims of domestic violence.
Grand Prairie is celebrating a new national award for its parks, art, and recreation programs. The National Recreation and Park Association named the city the 2017 Gold Medal winner for the way it uses resources to serve a diverse community.
Grand Prairie Parks.
The announcement came Tuesday from New Orleans during a live stream of the award ceremony, where Grand Prairie beat out 3 much larger communities, including Arlington, Texas.
And the gold medal goes to Grand Prairie.
Our 185,000 citizens are engaged in Parks and Recreation Services. And without an incredible city manager's office, a mayor and city council who share the vision, a park board that rallies our troops, none of this would have been possible. This is an award for 185,000 citizens who call Grand Prairie home.
Thank you to the best Parks and Recreation Department in the world.
Officials say the award also reflects the world-class service from Parks and Rec employees.
Everything we do is led by people who care and love, and the Parks Department is right up there because y'all bring fun and excitement to every citizen in Grand Prairie. And I just love what y'all do, the excitement you bring, and it's the best time to be mayor, I tell you.
The city also won the NRPA Gold Medal in 2008 and has been a finalist for the award 4 times, more than any community in Texas.
Grand Prairie, are you guys excited?
Grand Prairie's annual Festival of Food is back and better than ever.
Do you want anything for our special? Yeah, non-spicy.
It's the 9th annual Taste of Grand Prairie and Community Spotlight, hosted for the 2nd straight year at Traders Village. Sponsored by the Chamber of Commerce, the popular fall event brings local restaurants, eateries, caterers, and businesses together in one place at one time and invites anyone and everyone to come and sample what they have to offer.
So we've got our sample platters. It's rice, lettuce, tomatoes, chicken or beef with a pita and our famous white sauce.
Mild boneless wings from Applebee's in Grand Prairie, Texas. Traders Village hot wings. Pretty good.
The event itself also has more to offer since making the move a year ago from its original home at Air Hog Stadium.
You don't just see senior citizens or couples out here. You see school-aged children out. They're riding the rides, they're eating the food. Our restaurants and our businesses are getting the best of it.
The family-friendly evening continues to be a big hit, not only for the hundreds that turn out to get a taste, but also for the many different vendors who want to make sure that they do.
It's been great. People really have had a lot of positive feedback. They've known people that have known our name, stand behind the products, and the new ones that we have not had go to the restaurant have gotten a lot of positive and good responses as well.
It's awesome. We get an opportunity to put our product out there for the community, and we love it. We enjoy it.
I mean, we love, meeting other businesses, other restaurants, and seeing what they're doing. It's just, it's a great experience all around.
This year's Taste of Grand Prairie drew 65 different local businesses.
A little rain didn't slow down the play at this year's public safety golf tournament in Grand Prairie.
There you go, Brandon. Right in the sand. Better than any of us.
Dozens of golfers hit the fairways to help raise money for police and fire-related charities and outreach programs.
It's just great camaraderie. It's for a good cause. Money's going to a scholarship, so that's a good thing to be a part of. And coming out here with other city employees, other police officers, and firefighters, just a great day.
The networking, getting a chance to visit with a bunch of officers from all the different agencies around the area, just have a chance to, kind of like when we're not talking business, just have a chance to get to know each other better.
We are blessed here in Grand Prairie at both the police and fire departments to have such great relationships with our associations. I don't take that for granted, and I appreciate everything that they do. And so I thank you all for coming out and supporting our causes and our associations. Thanks. Chief Fife?
Sure. I was just actually going to say the exact same thing. So, Chief, on behalf of the fire associations, thank you guys for coming out.
And to keep things interesting, the 4-person scramble included awards for the longest drive, closest to the pin, and other prizes. There's still time to help the Miles for Smiles fundraiser in Grand Prairie.
Ready?
Local schools and businesses are collecting cash and coins to help buy equipment for Playground Adventures, a special needs playground the city is building. The fund drive is now being extended and will wrap up on October 6th.
It's an extra week. We'll be at the South Grand Prairie football game on Friday evening at the front entrance collecting money to go to the playground. We are enlisting student athletes and student clubs to assist us, to walk the stands, to raise even more money. So come out to the football game and give to Playground Adventures.
Officials are aiming for $50,000, which would top the $32,000 raised last year. That's it for this edition of Grand Prairie Update.
Hope you'll join us again next time.